go. Is it being picked up? Yes, it is. All right, there we go. We're live. Sweet.
Listen.
Sweet. Going back to farming for Dotting. Okay. So today, this is gonna be a very odd stream because I don't know what we're gonna be doing. Legitimately have no idea. I can't be live for uber long, so it kind of just depends. Depends on a few things.
Treat our guests nicely.
Robert, there we go. I was about to say. Everything's okay. Encoding overload already. We're having. See, I don't actually know if the vertical streaming thing that YouTube introduced utilizes the same encoding as your YouTube, so it's not putting more stress on your encoder, or if it's an entirely different thing that you have to account for. Because if it is, that's kind of excessive by quite a large margin. There we go. Okay.
Still here. We can do anything.
OBS seems to be handling it fine, which makes me believe that it's not like its own encoder. It's just literally taking a screenshot, but making of my stream and then making it vertical. So I don't know. That's really odd.
Have some fun.
It says encoding overload repeatedly though, so.
We can do anything.
Well, I can't turn it off.
Again.
So.
Night falls. Good night.
Don't need any of this set whatsoever. I have quite a few good pieces of this as well, but I don't have a character that actually utilizes it. So kind of just here. Kind of just here. Let's do this. There we go. Whoa, careful. So unfortunate. We didn't get anything of value. I mean, but that's farming, right? That's literally all farming is. You just have a chance of getting something right. I was about to say, I don't know if I have to do story for this, so I guess while we wait for people to come in, because I don't want to do like main story or something without anyone, we will do events. Because usually events are either they're completely automatic, you don't even have to look at them, or there's a lot of exposition and then a bunch of tutorials, and then you kind of get into the meat and potatoes. So I think it kind of. Also, there's another character that has the herd of ability. That's really cool. That's really cool. I think I guess Screwlum could also do that, where he has his own. He has like several different machines, and his consciousness is kind of split up between a bunch of them. That's really cool. I'm glad that we're getting more characters that can do that. Because even if you were to start, you know, the Herda always felt really special because, well, when the game first came out, we didn't know about the Herda. We just knew about Herda small form. We didn't know what the big Herda looked like. Now we do. But even for new players, you have to get through all of Bellabog, Jinjo, Penacony, Jinjo again, then Enforius to get to a character that can actually do what the Herda does. That's not her, obviously, especially since you meet her in Enforius. So that's pretty cool. There we go. Yeah, so it looks like this is just another one of those little, like, card game mini games. Might be multiplayer, maybe? I don't know. I didn't hear anything about it being multiplayer. But, like I said, usually these events aren't, like, super hard or long. I think my favorite event so far has been the Seal Slammer. Seal Slammers is really fun. Especially when I got to play it with chat. We have encountered the Wisp Bay battlefield, leading us to triumph in multiple cycles of combat against the enemy. Drag Hyena Skirmisher from your hand to the battlefield. Oh, this is... And I play Hyena Skirmisher from face-up position. Yeah. This displays the unit's basic information. After attacking, performs a sprint dealing AoE damage equal to 200% of attack as a 3-second cooldown. Okay. This shows the character's ascension requirements. Ascension what? To gain powerful ascension effects. So when a Hyena Skirmisher is adjacent to a support fighter. Okay, so I guess like a support like this. When the Hyena Skirmisher has a Malite, I don't know how to say that word, enchantment. And then when the Hyena Skirmisher reaches level 3, it's currently at level 1. Why would you put the archer in front? That doesn't make sense. But, okay, this is fine, whatever. Is it inverted? That's really weird. If the front is the... Why is the front the back of the... I don't know. Oh, I get it, because they're facing us. So they're coming... I got you. Okay. Support fighter. Increases the attack of Wisp Bay and adjacent tile. Okay, well, yeah, thank you. So it just straight up tells you what you need. So level 2. Okay. I don't know why you would put it. I guess this doesn't impact combat. Like the enemies can't target this. So maybe it doesn't matter where, because maybe we want someone to be there. I don't know. That's odd though. I guess so next combat we win, we probably get a mallet enchantment so we can see what these guys do leveled up. Or maybe we lose. Now we win. I don't think I've seen these guys use their ability though. Maybe I have to direct them to do that? I wouldn't think so though. There we go, mallet. When any Wisp Bay or capsule levels up, increases the attack of the Wisp Bay that belongs to the enchantment. I really wish I could read all that. High attack speed, ranged unit, a well-rounded melee unit. Sure. Can I read what this does now? Okay, I guess I don't get to actually read what it does. Hyena Skirmisher has successfully ascended and gained a sprint ability. Okay, so this is when you ascend it. No wonder they weren't doing the ability. They hadn't unlocked it yet. So, and then this is the... Okay, I see. I got you now. Can I read what this does now? Increases the attack of Wisp Bay that belongs to the enchantment by 2%. So this is a compounding thing. I got you. And they ended up getting a 4th that looks absolutely massive. There we go. Okay, so it looks like the big guy's the one that does the, like, the sprinting attack. The other ones don't. Yeah, that's really strong. I'm sure there are people that have already figured out a way to... Yeah, look at that damage increase. I'm sure there are already people that have already figured out a way to... Feel free to choose one. Increases the ally Wisp Bay's attack by 30%. Do I just absolutely crack out this one? You can use Wisp Bay points to purchase cards in store. Can I? So you can't level them up beyond 3? Hello, Blomium. How are you doing today? It's nice to see you. Hope you're having a good Easter if you celebrate that. I don't see the point in buying this because I can't... Oh, can I put more in it? More... I guess I can fill out the whole arena. So there is a point to me buying this. And then... Okay, so I need to... I gotcha. So we want... I think it truly matters though, right? Because if we put that, then... Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I wish I could move these over. I'm doing fine. I'm pre-building Silver Wolf from 999. I managed to get 200 speed. That's faster than any character I have. And you don't even have her yet. That's awesome. Do we know what she does yet? I mean, I'm assuming she's like a main DPS, right? But and she's Elation, so you can kind of extrapolate. Campaign level 0. Yeah, these guys didn't do anything. I just got them, so. Yeah, that's awesome. What set did you farm for her? There's a website you can read your kid on. Aha, I see. Is that website through Hoyo or is it leaks? She uses magical. Gotcha. Yeah, that's really cool. I think out of all the characters coming out, obviously I'm really excited for Silver Wolf because she's really cool. It is not through Hoyo, it's a character database. I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, can you imagine pulling a character and already having a 200 speed build ready? Like, that's insane. That's faster than any character I have, which... Wow. That's an Axa. That's Yinlin. And then that's, what's his name? Dr. Ratio. I didn't see who the gym one was. I'm trying to think, because I don't know... Hello, Zoe. How you doing today? It's nice to see you. Hope you're having a good Easter if you do celebrate that. Wispe War. The character I compare it to, someone is her friend Firefly. Let's go! Love Firefly. Because I obviously know that upcoming characters will show up here. You like Boot Hill's about to warp, so he'll show up here and stuff like that. This is the extent of what I search out for. Then again, I also don't summon very often, so pre-farming is not something I do often.
Just now.
But yeah. I'm really excited for Firefly. I hope the buff changes, fixes the fundamental issue that Break has, so that I can use Firefly again, because she is really fun. Feed the hungry. Go with that one. Well, what other names? They don't really give me a whole lot of names, do they? They don't really. Sure, we'll go with that one instead. Makes Pearl happy. Bromium, does that website you've been talking about, does that have anything about Pearl? Because I've heard... Now, I don't actively go out and look for leaks, so I always take things with a grain of salt when you know, they're thrown at me. Does it do it? Because I've been told, again, huge grain of salt, that Pearl is going to be a dot support, which would be Poggers. But Pearl has no kid stuff yet. See, that's what I thought, because she's not even, like... She's not teased. Because they have a whole bunch of stuff to get through. So I don't know when Pearl will be playable. Clearly, she's going to be playable. She's a 10-stone heart. But I just don't know when she'd come out. Maybe like 4.4 or something like that. And that's being early. Because I would assume Silver Wolf comes out next, I think? Maybe next? Maybe Nihilux if she's a 5-star, maybe not a 4-star. Oh, Pearl and Eva are 4.2. Okay. Because I knew Eva also had to come. Rappa? What? Is it Silverwolf and Eva? I got you. I was like, because I hadn't heard anything about Pearl. Okay, I got you. I knew Eva and Silverwolf were gonna be the ones coming out next. You got me thinking of Pearl. It's working. I'm infecting you with Imagine. The buff doesn't fix break issue. It just gives Firefly more damage depending on how much HP inflation happens for her. She'll probably be back to where she is right now a few patches later. Infinity or 11C. I mean, yeah, that's what I figured. But I can at least have fun for the... I mean, it takes longer than a few patches for characters to fall into irrelevancy. It took Firefly 10 major patches to fall. So I'm assuming with the buff, that'll push her for another 10. So I would be more than happy to use Firefly for 10 patches. Because I really like Firefly. She's really fun. You finished the solo? Let's go, Xavier! Give me 2 seconds, Bromium, and then you can send that. Or you can be a goat and summarize it for me. So far now, Alex, Blade, SP, Adventure, and Psypath, Himiko, Psypath, MTs. Yeah, so they have like a whole bunch of stuff coming out before Pearl. So no Pearl yet. Yeah, I wouldn't expect Pearl to be until way later because they have so much stuff that they have told us that are coming out. It makes no sense for them to make Pearl jump the line. Especially since she's probably going to be a character that keeps reoccurring for quite a while. 114 attempts. Now that you finished it, can you tell me what that was? What you were trying to do? I mean, regardless, that's amazing. 114 attempts of anything is sheer dedication. Don't look at it until the end of stream. I'll try my best. When I open links, it automatically forces it to be open front. So I'll very quickly click off. I'll pause it and click off. That way it doesn't... That way I don't accidentally start listening to it in the background. Basically, Silverwolf 99 is a really fast character with an ult that transforms her into an anime form that gives her an enhanced basic attack, like Rappa and Firefly. She scales off speed and can speed completely. So she is the first. This an event? Yes, sir. Hello, Unplay. It's nice to meet you. First time chatter. Yes, this is the air quote big event of the patch. It's just a little... I wouldn't call it Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Merge Tactics put together. That's kind of what it is, I guess. Okay, very quickly gonna click off. But yeah, having a pure speed scaling character, that sounds incredibly broken. Oh, a cool badge by my name, right? I know, right? So not only did we get new emotes, but we got new badges for people that are subscribed to my Twitch and on YouTube as well. But Zeka's not here to show that off. So, no wonder it isn't voiced. Yeah, this is just a little mini event. I figured today would be a more relaxed stream since a lot of people are going to be out celebrating and things like that. So why not just do a little fun event, and it gives me a chance to really hang out with chat, which I really like. Gain 1 gigantification. I'm heading right to YouTube. Okay, have fun. This increases speed. But first, hydrate. All right, got you, Blue. So, Unplay, do you have a... Do you have a team that you like? Or is there anything like a character coming out that you're excited for? the placing of these guys confuse me, so that's why I put them. I need to put them here. Hey, is there anyone that you're excited for coming out, or is there anyone that you're hoping rerun maybe? I think I win here. Yeah, I do, because I got the longest place. That's why I had to restart, because you have to put them the maximum distance away. Probably the Rider Girl. I don't know her name. The Rider Girl. You mean the one with the pen brush? Is because it's either Nihilux or it's yeah, Nihilux. There we go. I was gonna say it's either Nihilux or Pearl. I don't know why it wants me to do Chain Lightning when it's very significantly better to just increase the attack with Compound. And I don't know. If I'm being honest, they should have put Obsidian as a Stoneheart and Forest instead of Pearl, because a lot of people are more excited for her to be playable than Pearl. That might be a flagship character that they come out with later, maybe towards the end of the patch, because we ended up getting Adventuring and Jade in the lifespan of Penacony, so who knows. We'll try out these guys. Silverwolf is so cool. She looks. Oh, I mean, like, I love Silverwolf. She's awesome. But that's why they had us pick a Lightning, because of the teleporting people. I've low-key not logged in for dailies on my main in a long time. No, dailies are important. What should I do next? Anything in Bua? Is the HSR? Maybe not HSR, but sure. What? You don't want HSR? Counter damage to 60%. It's a 70% increase. I have no idea, Xavier. I guess it depends on how much you want to suffer. Yeah. Listen, solo and HSR is nearly impossible. Yeah, so Gunplay, you want Nihilux. When did you start playing the game? Are you a day one or no? I don't really want any of that. Yeah, I don't. I kind of goofed putting that there instead. I want to suffer 300%. Okay, well then you're gonna have to do an Arlen's. I do that. Take the decrease. It's unfortunate that it's adjacent like this. It's not adjacent through the entire category, because then I could just put it here and it'd affect those two, but it's not gonna work out that way. I guess I could have moved this over and then had a corner, but it's fine. It's whatever. 100% speed increase. This should work more than fine. I took edges. You said you wanted to suffer the most. That's the best way to do it. I have all the playable Stonehearts so far. I will get all of them once they slowly release. Yeah, that's a good one to pick, because they're gonna take forever to come out. So that's a really good one to pick, Zoe. Eventually, I'll have all the Stellaron Hunters, because I'll get Blade, but like that's just kind of a when am I gonna lose 50-50 to them? This is her EBA. Bounce bonus stage. Alpha Silverwolf deals damage. Oh, she's imaginary. I thought she'd be Quantum. I don't know why. I guess that makes sense that she's a different element type. 220% of Silverwolf, 99's attack split evenly into 100 bounces that random hit single enemies. After bouncing a certain number of times, they bounce pauses and triggers top loot box one time for a total of 3 triggers. If all enemies on the field take fatal damage, this ability ends when enemy targets that can be attacked in range gains 1 extra turn. And uses the ability again based on the remaining bounces. And top loot box triggers the first time the effect triggers per turn, extends the duration of all buffs on the unit by 1 turn. After all the above damage is dealt, unleashes a final hit that deals imaginary damage equal to 90% of Silverwolf 99's attack split evenly among all enemies. So she's just a monster. She recovers? No, she can't. That makes enhanced not recovering skill points makes sense. Yeah, she seems insane. She seems absolutely, like, cracked. Obtain 2 levels. Obtain a max level place into Wisp unit from another legion. This is obviously the best one. Why would I not want to choose literally anything else? I'm gonna put that there, put that there, put that there. There we go. I played the game on launch, but I quit a lot of times here and there. That's fair. I wanted to play the game again and look for a streamer to watch while I do stuffs in my game. Well, I'm glad that you're here. I hope you enjoy your time. I'm trying to renovate my Twitch, so if you have any ideas for like redeems or like extensions or stuff like that, feel free to throw it at me. I want to grow my Twitch. Well, we're glad you're here. We are. Do I do? This one's only I guess it would be better to have the 100% speed boost rather than the... That makes sense. Okay, never mind. Put that there. But give me the... No! Give me that. Give me this. Give me this. Check it with a max level greatly increase its stat. I think we choose these guys, right? Oh! Hey, big boy. Yeah, I think that's the best in meta play. If you see attack, just know it's converted into elation percent of the same multiplier due to your talent. That's an insane talent. Yeah, Silverwolf's gonna be the casters. The casters of elation. They're not even hiding it. That's crazy. Insane. So Unplay, what kind of teams do you run? I know you said you've been off and on, so you probably have different characters for different segments of the game's release. It's always fun to look at people who don't play like all the time because based on their characters you can know what part was interesting to them and stuff. I think that's really, really fun. I don't have anything I can use this on. I have maxed out. Her talents lets her do a few things. Just a few. It's not that I won't suffer. In fact, I don't suffer enough. Most used team probably Dot. That's my goal right there. Yes. Okay. Well, if you couldn't tell, I really like Dot. Dot is awesome. I don't really need any of these. We'll take that one. I think you have the electricity. Yeah, no, Dot is the best. I love Dot. I don't need to use any of these, bro. But the sustain I'm running is Lynx. Lynx isn't a bad sustain. She's a really good early game sustain, so that's a problem. I'm pretty sure Hua is rerunning soon, so if you want a good sustain that provides a lot of support, you can get Hua. That'll be a good pickup. When reaching 60 MRR, she activates her ult. After activating her ult, she can overflow to 240. That's insane. This is essentially just casters. I don't know what these do. What does this do? Doubles the effect of all capsules in the same room. Oh, heck yeah, we are. You gotta be insane if you think I'm not doing that one. I don't think there's a point in me leveling up that one because it's just that. So, the buff version, Yunli and Argenti are being added to the physically lost dude. That's insane. My ironic speaking is. Adding Silverwolf to the 50-50 loss is quite interesting. I think it's good. It's a good thing, but I understand why they added. I understand why they added Argenti. I don't know why they added the other one. Yeah, I don't know why they added Yunli. I guess they just thought that she wouldn't be pulled on very much. Maybe, question mark, I guess. That's very odd, though. So you want Silverwolf, right? Nope, there's no reason for me to get Elation without having prior investments. But we'll see. I won't a hard commit to say no, but chances are I'm not going to be getting Silverwolf. I'm only playing Silver Wolf for the Pac-Man, not for her playable in combat. Okay, you say so. There we go. Everything's maxed again. Cue the... They want you in the Navy song, don't follow the rules, instead embrace elation and get Silver Wolf. I could. I very well could. Do I do another? I think I do. So also the global passive, which is kind of crap, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of global passives. I'm not, I'll be honest. I don't like the global passives. One will pay attention to YouTube chat. Usually I end up giving you guys most of the attention, but now my Twitch chat's popping, so I have to split it. I have to split the attention. I know I have coins left. I don't need them. What do you mean if I say no? Say so. Did you say so? Okay, here's the thing. I know Paul is great. The new Ego's amazing as a sustain, but gotta keep the mommy energy. Do we have a mommy support? I don't think we have. Oh, well. I don't think. Yeah, we don't really have. I mean, like, I wouldn't really call Wingsha a mommy. That's a good point, Unplay. I don't think we have one yet. Game's been out for 2 years. I guess technically, like, Sustain's kind of split off into different paths, so you don't have to be Abundance anymore to be a healer. We do, actually, Natasha. I mean, that's true, but, like, if you care about endgame, then, you know, that's kind of unfortunate because Natasha's not the best. If you don't care about endgame, Natasha can take you through literally anything in the game because story content's pretty easy. But yeah, that's crazy that we don't have another healer like that. Huh. Or even a shielder for that matter. Each 1 point of hidden MMR increases crit rate? That's insane. I did know she was immune to CC. After using her EBA 3 times, she exits the old form and clears hidden MMR. This character is gonna be nuts. While possessing any certified banger using a basic attack. That's one of my favorite things about Silverwolf is her talent names are the best. They're so funny. Herdas are also really good. The Herdas have some really good talent names. But yeah, right. While possessing a certified banger using a basic attack or skill attack and attack enemy does 40% imaginary. That's everything in her talent. That's insane. This character is going to be... I would not be surprised if she's slightly nerfed before she's released. Then again, I also wouldn't be surprised if she's not slightly nerfed before her release because she's the flagship character. So, I don't know. Hear me out, one more, Paul. I think Dahlia might rerun 4.2, so pulling her for your break team is great. But, like, so I would love to make my break team viable again, but, like, would it actually be good to get Dahlia? I don't know, because if they don't actually fix the problem with break, they can just break again like they did with Infurious now. What do you mean by flagship character? So, a flagship character is a term, I wish I had free will, because I could visually show you. Her ultimate is called God Mode On. That's awesome. Free will? Okay, cool. I can show you. Now let me free up. I know how this works. I know how this works. I know how this works. You always take the offensive stuff. Anyway, going free. Okay, flagship characters. Give me my data bank. So when Hoyo was trying to push a new content, like going into 4.0, you have characters called flagship characters. Those are the characters that get a lot of the promotional videos, art, voice lines, whatever you want to call them, and they're what drawing the most amount of attention. So when the game first came out, Kafka was a flagship character. She was one of the ones being pushed the most because obviously a lot of characters like mommies. So girlfriend characters? Not entirely. Where is Sea's Destruction? Phanon was also a flagship character. So basically it's like one or two characters that are usually really pivotal to the story of the game going forward, but also look very cool and are meant to draw in people and keep them playing until this character releases. Castris is one of them. Cyrene is one of them. I don't know. Acheron is one of them. You could kind of say Dahlia was one, but not really. Sunday, you could kind of argue. Rappa was one. Fei Xiao was one. So yeah, they're basically just characters that are meant to keep people playing in anticipation for their eventual release. And then they're obviously very, very strong because if you play the game for 4 months expecting to play this character and then they're really bad, you're going to get really mad and you could play the game. Castris? Castris was, yeah, she was the anniversary character. The other ones were Trust Me. This is Tier 0, Honkai level DPS showcase. That's awesome. I love this. The naming scheme's great. Firefly was a flagship unit as well. Firefly was, yes. I didn't name all of them. There are more than what I named, but that was just a few. Castris was the anniversary, yeah. So she was kind of one, yeah. Dahlia is okay. Yeah, so like if I can revive my break team for quite a while, then I have no problem getting Dahlia. I love my break team, but if it's just for like... Actually, I guess I could because like no matter how bad break is, break will always be good in APOC, and APOC is the hardest of the 3 end games outside of obviously. We're not going to count Anomaly. How do you identify them? I kind of want to clear endgame for HSR. Oh no, we have ad time. Alright, let me know. We have 40 seconds of ads on Twitch. Bro, the Firefly buffs are good, so yeah. I hope so. These ads. What's wrong with the ads? They can't hear me, but... From a few gacha games I play, it sounds like you were describing half N and half anniversary. Am I right in assuming that? I don't care about your tears. Unplay, can you hear me or are you in an ad? Because I would hate to explain everything and then you not know it because you can't rewind in Twitch. Oh, I have ad. Okay, gotcha. I was like, you don't need to apologize. I just didn't know. So yeah, flagship characters sometimes, which had block, please. So some characters do end up being the anniversary character just because it kind of makes sense. It kind of doubles down on the hype. Not all characters are anniversary characters because you have to have more flagship characters than one flagship per year. But yes, usually the safest bet is to just look at what an anniversary character was and then kind of look at where they are now. If you just want an example, a really, really, really strong team, which before Civil Rule comes out is probably the strongest team in the game, is Castris. I made the ad block myself. That's awesome. Unplay APK, I guess, right? That's awesome. Making your own. Yeah. Despite Firefly getting buffed, I don't feel like building or getting teams for her. I don't think you have to. Like, Break is going to be that interesting one where it's always going to have the ability to be good because APOC demands Break-esque synergies. Or you can play Dot. Dot kind of doesn't care if you're broken or not. You're going to do damage regardless. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Can you repeat that? Sure, yeah, I don't mind. Give me 2 seconds. The Sela buffs are actually really good, so for your Sela havers. I still don't have Sela. I have not lost a 50-50 to the new Invitational... Well, they're not new anymore, but to the Invitational characters once, and it makes me so sad. I mean, ideally, I never lose 50-50, right? But if I were to, Please don't make it E6 Kapart. I don't need E6 Kapart. I promise you, game, I don't need it. Although it would be kind of cool if I get it, because every time I lose past that, I will just get a load of summons left. I'm not paying attention to the story. I don't know what the story's about, because it doesn't... I hope you lose 50-50 to Sela. Thanks, chat. Yay. Double-edged sword, you're right. You just jinxed yourself in E6 Kapart. That was intentional, because if you lose 50-50 to a character you have E6, you get a lot of summons in your turn. So it's like an investment for the future. And I'm totally fine with that. Okay. Really quick, I want to explain characters to Unplay, because he wants a strong team. I lost my 50-50 to Seal on, sorry, just banned her, dude. It's so annoying to me. At least she's getting buffed, right? That's the best part. Now Sergio will never rerun. I wouldn't say never. Have you read the alt? I read the name. But yeah, I love the naming scheme of Silverwolf's kit. So, Unplay, if you want a really, really strong team, now keep in mind this will change depending on how quickly these characters tend to rerun. If you want a strong character right now, Elation's the new thing. If you just want a really, really strong team that's going to be good for like all of 4.x, try to get Elation characters. What we're talking about is Silverwolf. She's not out yet, but she'll go like right here. Try to get Silverwolf, and then whatever she needs, get around that. She'll probably end up needing Sparksy, but Clume. As soon as the timer ticks down, I can do that. Poor Brovium. Yeah, if you want a full team, I don't know if you're free to play or not. I'm assuming that you are. But as of right now, the strongest team in the game are these four. So Evernight, Castress, Hyacine, Cyrene. These four are the strongest team in the game. Well, I am also part of the ones getting ass. I inflicted upon myself. Crazy, crazy. 20 view stream streak. Let's go. So, yeah. A good general thumb for HSRs, if you want a strong team, look at the characters coming out. And then kind of, one, do you like playing that team? And two, do you like playing the archetype? So, like, if you like Elation and you like Sparksy, you'll probably want to get Silverwolf. Silverwolf's going to be very, very broken. She's a flagship and an anniversary character rolled into one. The last time that happened was Castress, and Castress is insane. So. And of course, you're always welcome to ask around. Anyone in the community is more than willing to tell you what's good and what's not, and what you should probably try to save stuff for. Cassie is still insane. Oh yeah, 100%. She's part of the strongest team in the game. I don't care about Seala's buffs. Why not? Shy Brovium, tier 1. Thank you so much, Brovium. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. He has evolved beyond. He's no longer affected by ad time. So I should get Silverwolf. If you want a consistent way to clear endgame, Elation's going to be the strongest archetype for the foreseeable future. Interesting. With that said, if you don't like Elation, don't get Elation. My cannon's immune for some reason. It's because of your base. That's why. So you just wasted channel points. I am working on more ways to get for people to use channel points. So. I gave you a few dollars, so I really do appreciate it, Brilliant. I really, really do. Thank you. The economy has to breathe. The skill point economy has to breathe. Elation is cool. Why do we hate Elation? I don't hate Elation. It just, from a content creator perspective, whenever Elation's on screen, my bitrate tends to crash, which isn't good. So, That's my 2 cents. That, and I'm just not super interested in any of the characters as of right now. So that will obviously change because overall's gonna be awesome, right? But I don't hate Elation or anything. I like the path and lore. Oh yeah, the path and lore is awesome. I like the color for number damage. Yeah. Is it just 20? 14 damage? Okay. I don't really get what you mean by if you don't like the play Elation. Is it like a niche path or something people hated? Bro, I'm getting foddered. What is going on? So, Elation's not... A lot of people... How do I... A lot of people don't hate Elation. It's just they made Remembrance so strong. A lot of people don't feel like they need to pull new characters because they have a lot of Remembrance characters. So that's why. They just had a huge run with a really strong archetype, with being Remembrance. And so if you're not struggling, why do you need to pull new characters? That's the mindset. And I also have the Certified OG badge. You do. I like the colorful number damage. I feel like Elation is more niche than Remembrance. Yeah, they definitely made Elation significantly more tightly knit than the other ones. But there's not much that I can really do about that one. Yeah, I don't get Remembrance does exist. Sounds naive. It's a gacha game. You will eventually struggle without newer toys. So that is true. However, Remembrance is so incredibly strong. You won't struggle for a really long time. So if you save, you can get the new shiny thing that helps endgame rather than get a slight upgrade now, if that makes any sense. But yeah, eventually you will struggle, but yeah, right now there's no need to worry about struggling with having Remembrance. Also, I fixed my Miyabi a little bit. She has overcap and pure over 4% now. Instead it's 92, 138, and 87, 147. Nice! Very, very nice. I like the AHA instance. Cute. Yeah. You can make memo sprites do anything, but AHA instances are only for Elation, which is dumb. Which they can make AHA instance normal follow-up. It is a little weird how they handled it. Yeah, I agree. But they should have made normal follow-up, yeah. Everyone's team building in a turn-based game. It is odd. Now start fixing your Miyabi. You act like I didn't just do an entire account overhaul yesterday. I will fix her when it's her turn. I don't have infinite energy. If I had infinite energy, my characters would be fully built. Perfect. No bad stats, but I don't. So I guess some people find Remembrance too strong, yet they may have to invest in, I don't know. There are a lot of people that have a full Remembrance team, and they don't feel the need to pull until version 5. You are correct. Wait, if someone just started the game, would you tell them to invest in Remembrance or Elation? I think it would depend a little bit. I'm a huge advocate for, if the game is fun, if a character is fun, play that character. With some exceptions, because there are some truly terrible characters. But that's kind of far and few between. I do think it would be... There we go. If you just started the game today, I would say it would probably be in your best interest to get Elation. Not because Elation is better than Remembrance, but because you have a guaranteed stream of Elation characters. And what I mean by that is, Remembrance characters are finished. Like, we're done with that path. They might introduce a few more, but we're not going to get a whole lot more. Instead, you are going to be getting a bunch of Elation characters because that's what's happening right now. That's the characters that are being produced. That's what's happening. So, it would be more consistent to try and get Elation. It wouldn't necessarily be the most clear choice in terms of damage, if that makes any sense. Which I hope it does. But yeah. So, that's my 2 cents. Now keep in mind, I'm a free-to-play and I don't pull very often, so I'm used to running with not the sparkliest, shiniest teams. So I'm kind of used to letting the ghetto stuff work. What, Mr. Rekko win? That'd be really cool. He's a cool character. Fix your Miyabi now. I can't. I don't have energy. All of these guys are max already. I'll take Universal. We hit the follower goal, yes! Thank you, one play. That's so freaking sick. Let's go! I'm 10 away. Yes! That's so exciting! Yes! Chat, we're 10 followers away until I get Twitch partner. Hallelujah! Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank you. That's so sick. That's so awesome. Oh, that's like, I'm so happy. Thank you. Wait, one more sub before you reach a goal. What? One more. Yes, sir. We hit it. Let me go do that guy. He's manifest the energy. Start Goku screaming. I would, but I think my mic would peek out. You just start tweaking in the background. Fix Miyabi, build Chisa. Now that's an answer. Unfortunately, I don't have Chisa. I'm getting overrun. I need AoE. You deserve it. I don't know where else to ask questions with clear answers. I try. I try to give correct answers. And yeah. There's no need to worry about. There's a high chance for across your store. Yeah, sure. You take all the offensive ones. You just keep playing offensive and you win. But yeah, I try to be helpful. I don't have every character in the game because I'm free to play, but I do try to help as much as I can. That is so cool. I'm so happy. Thank you guys. That's so sick. Rip. What do you mean rip? I'm actually I I don't have a lot of summons on this right now. I'm like recuperating as fast as I can. I think we'd be greedy. We'd be greedy with an asterisk. We are going to make sure we do enough damage. That's so sick. Yeah, things are all coming together. Do that, and then that gives me 3. I need more of these, because if I can get to 60, I can keep buying out shop, and then I can just outscale him, and then I don't have to worry about it, because if I beat him 4 times, that's what matters. For some reason, my messages on YouTube chat are not coming through. Why? YouTube has a really, really awkward moderation system that I have no control over, and I don't know why. It's really weird. I don't know why it's not. Can I give you 2 enchantments? No. Huh. Odd. It says error, try again. You may have to refresh the page. Might be because I use Revents YouTube. Oh yeah, if you have like your own special ad blocker or something, YouTube hates it. So they'll actively try to limit your enjoyment of the platform when you're using an ad blocker. So that could very well be it, yeah. I don't think it matters. Yeah, I don't think it matters. Because I can go ahead and purchase one of these guys. I can do this. Put you here. And then you can phase tank. Yeah, I think this works. I use uBlock. Yeah. YouTube's trying to crack down on ad blockers and stuff. So that's probably what it is. I won by 1%. Let's go! I'm clearly better, and that was not by luck. Do we have... I already have that one. I think we just take this. Take this instead. We can put... That's the stinky part. Because I can do that. And then... do DP. We'll do that, because that increases... I guess. But yeah, I don't know. Luckily, Twitch still lets you interact and do things with that, even if you have an ad blocker. Although, technically, I'm not supposed to encourage the use of ad blockers, but... it don't matter to me too much. Who has the... I think it's you. Are you gonna let me click on you? No? Okay, I see how it is. Can I perform this action during a card selection phase? Fine. I'll take that one. And that one. Increase HP. Increase speed. There we go. YouTube is so unfun. Yeah. I wouldn't say YouTube's unfun. They're obviously a video platform first, and then a streaming platform after. Yeah. I think actually maybe, hold on. Did my YouTube just crash? Is that why it's not letting you guys send a message? Because it crashed? No, it's still here. That was weird. No, it's here. That was weird. Hello. Hello. I can see you guys now. It did crash? Yeah, I was like, usually it's not that quiet. And then we sent one message and locked me away. It tempted you. It was like, see how nice it is to send a message? Disable your adblocker. It did crash? That was weird. Because, like, I'm not even getting an encoder problem. Help, help. As he gets dragged back down to the abyss. Yeah, bruh. Bam. So, I don't think YouTube liked their shenanigans. You guys got too strong too quickly. You had to be put in your place. I know for a fact now we need AoE, so I'm definitely smorkling on that one. Don't ask me what that means, I don't know. So, but, unplay, do you play any of the gacha games, or is it just HSR? Nope, never mind. Yeah, we just needed more AoE last time. Now we have a lot more. Yo, but you play a lot. A lot, you say? One more look at this. Give me 2 seconds. I gotta... 2 seconds, Bromium. I have to keep links disabled by nature because of bots. You can send it, Bromium. Give me that. Give me this. Give me that. And... ooh, I can do 2? It really does just lock you away. It's like, no, not doing that one. Michael! Michael! Don't leave me! Oh, wow, that's crazy. Huh? Bromium sent me an image. Here, I'll pull it up. I'll show you guys. I'll pull it up. So this is what Bromium was saying. This is like, he was just like eviscerated. He couldn't send anything. Oh, poor guy. So even in Scar ones like more memes. Interesting. I used to play a lot. Now I only play what I stream. Which I stream Wuthering Waves, Ages Are, Arc Knights, Zenless. I think it's it. I kind of want to know how this works, because if I double the row of the flower that's doubling this, does it double the double? Does it double? Double triple? Huh? I don't really want to... okay, that's fine. Whatever. I was looking at heaven. Having to look down at all the people having fun. I guys look up. Change it up a bit. Right. I really love this 24 runs feature HSR now. It's so good. Like, HSR has its problems, sure, but it is so good for just casually making progress. It's so nice. I really, really like it. And it's the only game that does that. Do I really need this? Because I get enough anyway. I don't really think I need it. I can go ahead and take this, though, and this will reduce enemy attack. Does 70%. I'm gonna give this to you and then do that. Then we can go ahead and we can get to a random adjacent tile. We don't really need... yeah, if I were to get any of the other ones, it'd be bad. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get these. Put that there. Give us more hit speed. There we go. stream Resident Evil. Oh my chat. I have okay. So there's a mod that lets you put Orphe over the I don't play Resident Evil, so I don't know names. But Resident Evil Requiem, there's a mod that lets you put Orphe over the police girl, and then there's another mod that lets you change Leon out for Zhu Yuan. I'm not saying that I'm gonna do that, but if I were to stream Resident Evil, that's how I would do it. But again, don't think I would. I don't think I'm actually going to do that, but it'd be so funny. Maybe. I mean, April Fool's is already over. But if the mods would have come out before, then it might have been a possibility. Yeah, the 24 thing for HSR is beautiful. I love it. I don't really need to gamble my enhancements though, because nothing adjacent matters. So can I just an attacking 10 block? I mean, sure. There you go. Now you have your ascension. Ascension effect. So I guess they should save that for security personnel, no? I should probably be paying more attention to this stuff. I didn't have these when I was using that, but unfortunate. Unlike your Badeki. Is it even allowed to stream Requiem with mods on? I honestly don't know the answer to that. I have no idea. I don't... First time I've not seen Zeki here, right? And he was looking forward to this stream the most. Don't I have one? I do. So we go ahead and we take this. We don't have to take that, do we? I don't think so. We can take it anyway. It's not bad to have. Because I'm running out of... Well, no, that's wrong. We could do... Wouldn't give me that. Yeah, okay. So we put... Yeah, whatever. We put this here. Then we put these here. Then we give you parry. And then when you level up to level 3... Oh, you need a bulwark life force. That's not too hard to get though, because I can do that. Having them be adjacent so awkward. It makes it so weird. But yeah, I honestly don't know if I can stream Requiem with mods on. But I've never played a Resident Evil game, so I don't know how, like, if they're all, like, okay with that or not. I've never played any of them. I don't even know how to mod games. So I would assume you have to be careful or else you're gonna get like a virus or something. So that's why I've never done it. I observe the track and field club, bringing it one step closer to unification. Yeah, it helps if you read. Sometimes reading helps. By the way, do you look at future stuffs for these gacha games? It depends. If you're talking about leaks, I myself don't go out of my way to look at leaks. However, I'm okay with leaks being discussed in my chat as long as they're not story leaks. So technically, yes. I don't know if that actually answers your question. I hope it does. Yeah, I don't know. Leak HSR updating to 4.2 soon. What? My live service game is getting an update? That's insane. This is unprecedented. We're gonna make headlines, chat. Oh, hey, look, it's the person going into the Celestial Invitation. I see that chest in the background. I don't care about the burger. I want the chest. I wanted to ask if the Fate Part 2 thingy is actually real or not. I believe it to be. Do we have confirmation for that? No. But I believe it should be. Is that Peak Lee? I want the burger. Xavier's turning into Ambi. But I don't know. We'll know when 4.2 updates. They'll tell us. Although, I thought they posted something about it, right, Chad? Didn't HSR themselves post about Fate Collab Part 2? Or am I, like, smoking? Let me check, because I do not want to be spreading and misinformation. Yuli will be on my account soon. She is getting on the Celestial Invitation, so she'll be easier to get, hopefully. Unless you get lucky and you never lose 50-50. What is Dango Girl? We don't ask questions when it comes to the events. The events make no sense. Like, Anaxa's here, and if you know who Anaxa is, he has no right being here. I don't know. I don't use Twitter. I don't either. Not yet. Okay, so we don't know about Fate Club Part 2 yet, but I would hope that they do. Because it seemed like it was incomplete. Especially since they gave the blue-haired guy, I don't know his name, I don't watch Fate. The blue-haired guy an entire model and just didn't do anything with it. And Axa just wanted, yes sir. Please let me have freedom. I want that chest. I don't know where we were. Chat, that's 5 whole Stellar Jades I missed. I need them. You don't understand. I need it. Yeah, I hope so too. Big fan of Rin. It's one of the reasons I'm coming back to the game today. Then, hold on. A terrifying legion that wields power not of this world in combat. As for what these otherworldly powers truly are, well, it's still up for debate. Well, then I will cross my fingers and I will hope for you, because it's always fun when you get to play as the characters you enjoy. This would have been better, but it was annoying my OCD. Do we get anything special? We get that. That's cool. Or do we get a compass? How many of these do I have left? I have 133. Okay. What is this? Craftsman of Castrum Kremnos. What are you doing in What? This one's in Pentaconi. Increases the traces of the... Oh, it's a universal map. That's pretty cool. Such tragedy. I know, I need them, Xavier. You don't understand. I need them. I don't have enough. I received a report that you betrayed my trust. What? You totally don't. You're absolutely correct. I don't have enough Stellar Jade. I need more. You know, this is a bit, but I mean, like, you can never have enough Stellar Jade. Let's be honest. For the 600 plus, yeah, but it's not 1,000 yet, right? And I need 1,000. That's when you can guarantee an E6 character. Hello, Zeka. That's a nice little shiny badge you got next to your name. I'm glad it turned out. That's good. Yeah, I had custom badges made for my YouTube members and my Twitch members, but this is my first time seeing it live on YouTube. Also, my YouTube members have custom emotes. And my Twitch does too, but this is YouTube's first day with them. I'm really not paying attention to this story. I'm just yapping. What is it? Roamer? No, it's a... It looks like a... It's my logo, but engraved in gold. I knew you'd like it, Zeka. I need another speed double crit piece. Oh yeah, if only I could get the one of the best stat lines in the game. Oh. But yeah, that would be nice. I've been getting absolute booty cheeks in all of my gacha game farming as of late, and it really is disheartening. In combat, when Wispe from either side fall in battle, Legion effect progress increases. Once the progression bar is full, you obtain an awakening. Comes with an exclusive capsule resurrection nesting doll. What? I got one with the 3 speed rolls and 1 crit damage roll. It's hands. That's really good. When Wispe on adjacent tiles are defeated in combat, there's a 30% chance to summon a clamoring soul. Quick question. Do you need light cones for the flagship stuffs or to perform well or no? Yes and no. Do you have to? No. Is it advised? Yes. And keep it with a grain of salt. It does depend on the character. Some characters could absolutely care less about their light cone. Some of them absolutely want to have it. Now, if you're going for Elation, keep in mind there's not very many free-to-play options available yet because the path is new. So, she just may not have very many alternative options in the game yet. So that's the other thing when you're trying to get the new path. When the unit is defeated, other release spirits can increase the Legion's effect when the progress bar is full. Okay, I just read that. I'm doing a Blood Flame run in CW. Nice! Low HP melee unit cannot level up. Powerful core unit that cannot be obtained from the deck can only be upgraded via exclusive level up cards. So like this, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have to level up 10 times? Brother, what? I'm gonna go and put you here. You have low HP. It spawns 4 of you. I see. Brother's got the working class fighting for him. Oh yeah, we're gaming. I have a lot of double crit with 0 speed. I feel that. Sort of increases the enchantment level of an adjacent Wispy. Put this here, and I put this here. And then we babadeem bababoom. Mighty with double boots. Nice. Speed is overrated except for Siren and Hyacine. We're talking about pre-farming for Silver Wolf, level 99, who scales exclusively with speed. So that's why they need a lot of speed. Just get 134 and call it a day. I wish. Increases the attack speed. I think I just take the higher chance, right? And just do this repeatedly. Because I can do 30% to 80%. Ooh, yay. Towering Soul's exclusive level up card. Okay. This thing's gonna level up like Schnasty. Wouldn't know. I haven't looked at. I got it injected straight in my cranium. Yo, Enfield's looking different this weekend. Yeah, this is the new event where you use your factories to fight other people's factories. They look like they look like cubes for raiding, but they're actually just giant mechs. Hello, Musical. How you doing today? It's nice to see you. My favorite Enfield. At the end of the day, it's the Enfields that we met on. Oh, God. Who needs the ice? It's a clamoring soul. Sure. You guys don't level up though. Oh, that's why. Gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. Splitting the 2 clamoring souls. That's pretty good. A high mobility melee unit that charges forward dealing as a. I don't think. I guess that actually makes sense because if we get the 70% and they explode, that's pretty good. I think. We just need to look out for that specifically. And other than that, I think we're good. No. Unplay, I do hope that helped explain things. What in the cubics am I watching? Oh, they real no cubics. This is the HSR event for the ooh. Smells good. This is the HSR event. I didn't want to do anything important with it being a holiday. I didn't know how many people would show up, so we're just we're having fun, existing with chat, meeting new people. Been good. How you been? I've been fantastic. I've gotten we got new emotes yesterday for both YouTube and Twitch, so that was really exciting. They've been in the works for over a month, and being able to see them is really nice. So I'm ecstatic. I'm really happy. I think I lose this one, chat. Maybe. Never mind. Yeah, we win. Is it going to be a shorter stream today? I don't know about. Well, I mean, yeah, it will be shorter because I have to go at a certain time. So that's why I tried to start as early as I could. That way, hopefully, it would. Do you level up? I guess you do level up. But yeah. Increases entangling, so that's really good. Because we can get it. I just need the. If I can get these two things. If I can get those two things, then they level up, and then they just win. That'd be nice. Oh yeah, her best abilities are when she has 150 speed, she gets 30% elation, increase for every 1 excess speed. To elation up to 100%, as you can be taken into account. The second one is when using an elation skill, if punch log uses 20 to 40 OR. Yeah, I saw the stream start at like 10. Yeah, like you guys said you wanted to stream today, so I didn't want to just not do one. But I didn't really know. I didn't want to start one at my usual time and then be like, all right, well, we've been streaming for 10 minutes. I gotta go now. That would just kind of feel bad. So I voted against doing that. Do we need another clamoring? We don't. I guess it wouldn't hurt, right? Because they just spawn like a heckin' lots. And then we can just keep. Yeah, I think we do this. So we do that, and then you guys need this. So we're gonna do this, and then we can just like, I don't know, pop that there. That works. Have you read the story for this game? What do you mean by story? Like the main story? Yeah, I'm pretty fluent in it. Yeah. If you mean like all of the small books that you can find everywhere, no, I don't look at those most of the time. I'm just gonna get E2 Siren. She runs and call it a day. Siren. That'd be nice if she ran. That'd be good. Do we need any of these? I don't think so. Increases the attack speed by 30%. I could actually utilize this. Because if I do... And then I really need a fish for that, actually. Sure, I guess. Take that, and then we can do like a... I think that's better. Because I really only want it doing this one. Because that's the only one that... I think that is better. Can you summarize the previous planet story in one sentence? What is the previous planet for you? Because I know you said you took a break. Is it Henaconi or is it Enforius? Which one? Because I can sum it up for you, but... I don't know which planet you're talking about. Our goal passive is called Mecha Wolfie. Nah, that's crazy. That's awesome. We take this one. We want the highest chance. Stroll. I think we just do... I really want the buff for this. It's not giving it to me. Can I has, please? Can I has, please? Give me the thing I need. Yes! Yeah! There we go. Got it. The one with pets. So I'm assuming you're talking about Euphorius. We uninstall a virus. There you go. That's good. Cool. I think we win now. So there's your sentence. We uninstall a virus. Yeah, explain Euphorius within 3 hours. So, once upon a time, 33,517,347 years ago. Brother, what? That's pretty accurate, though. Like, you asked for a sentence, and I get that's pretty on the spot. It's pretty on the spot. So, prioritizing herself over E0 as zero is fine. Huh. I don't really care about HP, because a lot of these guys are really, really small. I guess I could just take this and get, well, your HP's 2,000. If you get 30%, that's not bad. Because everyone else is really low HP. We can take this. And then we take this. Yeah, enemy boss incoming. Who already has the crit rate? It's you. Nope, there you go. Because it's like, what, 4%? Yeah. You got the number wrong. Chat, I don't remember a, like, 17-digit number of heart. I am not that person that can recite pi by heart. I'm sorry. The entire Forest storyline from 3.0 to 3.8 is like 52 hours long. It's insanely long. So, yes, it is insanely long how the Euphoria story. I don't want to put on that anymore. I don't think we have any electric either. Although electric wouldn't be too bad though, right? Because we already bounced a lot, I think. And we do guaranteed crit here. Obtain one awakening, you betcha. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do this, and then go ahead and give them that. I want to see what his enhance looks like, because I already has the enhancement effect. I want to see what his gigantification is, if we can even get one. I don't know if we can. Enhancement failed, unfortunate. $33,550,336. I was close. Where does not have dot? No, I am not. And neither's my chat, except Zeka. We all know Zeka does. Did I give you lightning? I did. I'm gonna go ahead and snag that one. Do I just get another one? I think you can only have one Ascension, right? Only one per segment. Also, Ascension carries? That's insane. That's really broken. I can just start spamming these guys. Why don't I do that? That's insane. They can't overlap? Nah. I think I gave one of these guys Frost. Did I? I did. I don't think Frost is that important because they kind of just, like, eviscerate themselves. You have maxed out that. What, do you have maxed out crit yet? You don't. We'll go ahead and snack crit then. Because everyone has their enhancement. Oh, yes. As a 20, I was really hoping that would increase the base chance of that spawning, but it didn't. But yeah. So, Unplay, did that... one, I hope I'm saying your name right. Unplay, maybe. Did that increase your likelihood of hitting the skip button, I hope? Because that's pretty on the spot of what that actually is, though. Destroy the target based on its level. Obtain 3 to 5 enhancement. I don't know what these do. I'm going to go ahead and take it, but I don't know what they do. I really want this. Increasing speed would go crazy. I don't know. I'm skipping it right now. Gotcha. May all of your misunderstandings be clear. Because Zenforius is very confusing. Enemy incoming. See, this is the sneaky part, right? Like, I don't have. Yeah, I mean, I guess that works. It kind of messes it up a little bit, but eh. Really not that complicated. Are you sure? Bro turned into a turret. Look at him go! That's my guy right there. What's his name? It's Gladys. That is not a male name. He likes it. In the 9th year, the Go Home Club peace talks escalated into armed conflict due to Fib's betrayal, ultimately ending with the Go Home Club being ensnared. In fictitious history, it's called the Imaginus R Club Base Camp Incident. What is this event? Alright, chat. Do you all want to do the account overhaul that we did with Zenless yesterday with HSR today? We will not. I can guarantee you we will not get through everyone today because I do not have a uber long time that I can't be live today. But if you all want to get through some, we can. I'm not doing. We're doing this instead. There we go. We got a yes from Mr. Tavier. Oh, and don't forget my vid. We won't. Actually, we'll probably do the vid first. That way, I'm a little busy at work, but I can try. I gotcha. Like, we can come back to it. It's not the end of the world. But I know I told you guys that we would try to do it today, so I try to do what I say I'm gonna do. But yeah, so as soon as I get free will, we'll watch that video so we don't miss it. And then we'll just spend the rest of the stream doing that, because I have a lot more characters on HSR than I do on Zenless. Chad, they disappeared again. I missed them. Build your Saber better. We're gonna specifically skip Saber. You should 40k pure fiction easy. I know my Saber's not the best built. She definitely has some improvements, but I don't think it's enough to actually 40k pure fiction. All right, there we go. Go ahead and smack these down before I forget. Let me go ahead and claim. Give me these juicy rewards. Shouldn't be better than mine. That is facts, though. I need to make mine better than Xavier's. We know that Xavier has the best builds in the entire game. Especially his Saber. Message. What? Oh, because I unlocked that. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever going to swap the Numby one. The Numby one's just an elite one. And because we will HSR Bleeds content, we are going to be going to Enforius because I really like the background ambience of Enforius. Beyond time. I was referring to ZZZ. I don't have Saber. It's the bit. It's okay. I know that. I was going along with the bit. This is probably one of my favorite places in the game. Also, I can't remember where Cyrene is. We have to find her. We have to stand right next to her. It's incredibly pivotal that we stand next to her. Okay, whoa, things are not loading properly. Look, guys, don't you love this skybox? I think this is supposed to be ground. What is this? Things aren't loading. What the heck? Enforius is tweaking. Holy shit. It's not stream. It's whatever HSR is doing. HSR is not happy right now. This is what I get for not visiting Enforius enough. Brother, where is Cyrene? She's here somewhere. I know she is. She has to be. Holy leg. Holy leg. My encoder is having a little bit of a problem. Is it still lagging, chat? Holy action. Your entire PC. It's not having fun. Whatever it is. This lag is wild. Something, yeah, something. I guess there's something about this. YouTube dropping the ball? My PC's fine. It's not like, it's not showing any signs of struggling. So I don't know. I don't know what it is. Brugov is no. We're here for our siren. Wherever she is. I don't know. I can't find her. Brother, where are you? Does she not spawn here? I knew she spawned here at the beginning. I don't know. Maybe they moved her spawn or something. I don't know. ZZZ character build. I'll make a different one actually. We're gonna make a copy. HSR. Go and do that. Okay, let's get this video open that way. We can get this miscellaneous. Then we have that. Okay, let me know if it's a little too loud, chat. Isn't Siren not there? I thought she spawned there, but I don't know. Stream just cut like 30 seconds. That good or like no? That was an experience? That was just for you guys. I don't know why it did that. My PC is not showing any signs of having a problem. Like it's not struggling at all. I have Task Manager open. It's not like peaking or anything. That might be a YouTube thing. Because yeah, like my Twitch is also completely fine. That was weird. Read the description. I am the true ambi main in the household. Yes, absolutely, sir. DPS ambi, no hit solo versus Sanguine Sweeper, 114 attempts. Buy a better PC. I would need a loan of $12,000. Yeah, UEX for the immunity. Yo, Kyla's got you. Facts. I told you to get that Nortian antivirus. Yeah, I don't know what it was. It could very well be. The YouTube introduced the new. The days is insane. Yeah, you kind of have to do hitless because you're gonna continuously lose HP here. But I know YouTube introduced a new mechanic where hopefully you get a lot of, yeah, you don't even get the follow through with days. No damage would be impossible? Not with that attitude. But yeah, obviously you're going to take damage against this guy because he saps HP. But yeah, YouTube introduced a new thing where it's like I can make a short stream as well as a long form stream. So like, that might be what it is that's causing it, but it was fine yesterday and I don't know. If it keeps doing it, guys, let me know and I'll try and change some things. Put Sela on screen now. We'll do it after the video. We're not going to take away from the video. But yeah, the amount of days you're accumulating is really, really good. Being able to just stop him from acting is really nice. I finished the solo this morning. It was meant to be. And Ambi doesn't heal herself. Do you not have a Bang Boo? Because it's not even giving you the option to fall through the bank. Not having a bank is crazy. Although you're almost through his shield. No Bang Boo. Insane. I just rolled a 3-speed 1-trigger headpiece. DPS Ambi. Why? This is the same guy that soloed most weekly bosses with Astra. Just Astra. If you ask me why, I honestly couldn't tell you. He's just goated like that, I guess. True solo. Fair.
Eliminating target.
Soloing this boss is my first April video. Very nice. I'm gonna finish work. No problem, Zyka. Like I said, I can't be live for too long, so.
Should have killed me.
I expect Seal on screen. That depends on when you get back. I'll put it on screen after this video's over. Why? I don't know, Xavier. I have someone in Twitch chat asking why you do solos, and I request an answer. You did do the spots with Astra, yes. I hope you show the bill at the end, because we're gonna go dummy. You do, good, okay. I respect the dedication. It took him 114 attempts of this. I think it took you because it's fun. He says it's fun. Xavier, how many attempts did it take you to do with Astra? Wasn't it under 100, I thought? I think. You're the best reach of all. Yes, sir. Yeah, you're probably saving all for iframe.
Fracture.
Yep. Because Ambi ult staggers the enemy. Lore accurate Ambi, by the way. Yep, the music goes crazy as always. Like, you're doing 50k with your 3 attacks. You're doing decent damage. Could have brought Ambi in the previous story. Oh, 100%.
Keep the pace. Thunder.
My question is, why isn't he using her X special after her third hit? It took you 120 times of Astra. Gotcha. So, Musical, he actually did do that at the beginning. I think why he's not I mean, he's in chat, he can answer it. But what I would think he's doing is that he's saving it for when he can stagger the enemy when he's going to do an annoying move. Because when you do that combo, the enemy actually stops the action they're doing. Like, you just saw him do it there.
Neutralize.
Yep, like, he's stopping him from taking certain actions.
You're looking good.
You might do it now because it's really close. Yeah, you're really close to stun window. Some of those attacks I don't like that projectile one. Yeah, that projectile one looked really sketchy.
That was your last chance.
That's what. Yeah, I could tell that one was kind of the BS one. Can you imagine this boss making you counter instead of dodge? Bro, great anomaly damage. I'm going crazy.
Stay on guard.
Should have killed me when you had the chance.
Eliminating target.
Yeah, you just stop him from taking that action. I mean, you're doing decent damage. Like, this is a stunner A-rank character. I am interested to know what Mindscape. I'm assuming she's M6, but you EF, right? Because you stun, yeah. I'm assuming she's M6, but her M6 doesn't really, like, her mindscapes don't help her personal damage. They obviously want to increase her team's damage.
Were you shocked just now?
But yeah, that was really good. I do, let me snag that build real quick. So yeah, it is M6. 51 over 157, 156 impacts while you were stunning so fast. And then 2.1k attack. I recently meant to use Trigger's Engine with her. That'd be huge. Oh, and you're running 3 2-pieces. Interesting.
Were you shocked just now?
Hold on. What was that? Go back. Did the madman do it? You hamster caged her auto attack. Wow.
Were you shocked just
I mean,
now?
props to you. That's awesome. But like, I hoard those things. Fun fact, Rena is she actually? Also, thank you so much for the donation, Stan. I really appreciate it. But is she actually? If so, Rena's my guy. I love Rena. I can't wait for her buff.
Were you shocked
I
just now?
I want to use her so bad. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we did this yesterday, but we are going to go through every character on my account that I care about. We're not going to go through every single one of them because most 4 stars just I don't care about most of the 4 stars. They're not needed for this. And then we're gonna skip through some of the 5 stars because again, like I don't use ratio, I don't use none of that. So yeah, this will take longer than Zenless, and we're not going to get through all of them today. We can pick it up later. According to measurements, she's still. Where do you get those measurements? Show Arlen? I mean, sure, I guess. Where is my guy? Where is Arlen? Oh, there he is. He's like at the very bottom. Yep, there's Arlen. Why do you have a light cone? Why do you have relics? Why is this upgraded? He's an R5 light cone. Okay, I guess he. I don't know. Well, I don't know what was happening. Early game, I guess. Even though that's not an early light cone. I don't know. That's odd. He's built. Yes, he has a level 1 R5 Leica. He's so good. Crazy given how absolutely true. Maybe it's camera angles. I don't know, but yeah, that's Rena's the best. Okay, so we did this yesterday with Zenless, and we're going to do it again with HSR. We're not going to get through all of them today, but we are going to go through each character that I have. And we're going to kind of just demonstrate what I need to do to fix their builds and make them better. I am not aiming for the absolute perfect build, but it would be nice to have like the benchmark of what that would look like so that I can refer to it whenever I need it. Feel free to follow along. A lot of people have these characters that I have because they tend to be really popular. And yeah. The Reddit page, man. All in the Reddit page. I see. So, starting with RMC. I think he wants like 130 or 230, sorry. 230 crit damage is like the premium. And then you just want him to be uber fast. Uber speedy. Is that a... Yep. Now can I sit? No. Which, running R5, hard to shop like cone. You failed that yet again. Zega's the one that told me to build this guy. This one's all Zega's fault. I don't think... Yeah, I think the 2-piece is fine. Attack and crit damage. 6 speed's pretty good. I think the arm can change, though. Arm can change. This one's fine, I guess. Zeka. Yeah, no, Zeka. The entire reason this character's built is because of Zeka. Body can change. The main set needs to stay the same, but the speed needs to be better. By like an absolutely large margin. By an insanely large margin. And then boots. This was not bad. It would be nice if it had speed, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, you can't have speed because it's main stat, but I think the boots are fine as well. I think a lot of my... I forgot I had this piece. This is a beautiful piece. This piece is never changing. I feel like a lot of my problems are going to be, like, the rope. The rope's probably going to be the biggest leniency for any character on my account because it's just really annoying to get. Then... Wah, wah. Did I spell your name right? No. Oh, whoa. It's been so long since I've actually looked at her stuff. I don't know what her stat line is. And she's also one of... I think she's one of 2 5-star characters that doesn't have her SIG. Because she just doesn't, like, absolutely need it. I don't believe in trust here. You can trust me, Stan. You can trust me. So, as long as her HP stays above 6,000, it's fine. 6k HP, and then you just want her to have an absolute, like, metric ton of speed. Speed breaking point is 143, which I have hit. I have hit both of her benchmarks, which is nice. So let's see what relics. She's running an old set. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this set's outdated. She wants a new one. I could be wrong though. But I could be wrong because this fleet. Yeah, that is fleet. What did you roll? You rolled once into everything. Helmet can change. Helmet can change. That's pretty good. We'll keep that. Outgoing healing. That one's also pretty good, especially since it's a body piece. I think the body piece is the hardest one to get out of the 4 pieces, and then you get into the rope, and the rope's just the hardest always. Yeah. Boots can change without a doubt. Orb can change. Do I have... Hold on. Fleet of the Ageless. And then we'll do main stat HP. Yeah, that's also like absolute butt. I'm not surprised. And then, again, like rope is going to be the biggest breaker for me. I just have nothing good because all the characters want energy recharge, so it's just like, yay. Rope. It's brutal. I don't know, this whole guy looks sketchy. Look at the creatures on the bottom left. What do you mean? What's wrong with that? Also, I did say that I would show Steelers. Give me 2 seconds before I forget. Where is it? There it is. No, that's... Uh-oh. Did I lose the image? Uh-oh. Nope, I got it. Make her a little gremlin. A little gremlin at the bottom. Sparkle! I haven't had Sparkle very long. Have you finished 4.1 story? No, not yet. I think I'm getting close. I feel like I am, but I could be wrong as well. I'm not entirely sure. Miss Sparkle? Sparkle? You want like super hyper speed Sparkle, so you want her to be like, yeah, 200 speed. Which I don't have. I'm at 145. You want her to be uber cracked with her speed, and then you just want her to have an absolute metric ton of crit damage. And then if you have a little bit of Effectress, that's fine. Effectress is good. And there's a creature in the bottom right. Yes, sir. Do I want to? I don't think I want to. I think having the extra one's just really nice, especially in case I end up needing to use Bronya and Sparkle. I can just level that one up, so I'm not going to superimpose that. She is running 4-piece, 2-piece. Yeah, that's probably still the best. Oh, what makes you ask, Chris? What's up? That's a good piece. I go. I mean, like, it is good, but it doesn't have speed. And in order to hit the 200, you kind of have to have speed in everything. How much crit damage do you have currently? It's over. It's not even 200, so that's rough. I think in order to hit both thresholds, you do have to have her light cone, which kind of sucks. So I'll always be slightly off the metric of what she needs. Like, this is also good. Body piece can change. I'm not surprised by that one though. And then, yeah, boots can change. Yeah, the orb can stay. And then rope. Rope is going to consistently. How much speed does Sparkle want? 200. The rope is going to consistently be the biggest problem, like I've said, on all of my characters. Alright, now we're getting on the Hyacines. .200 speed is wild. It's only possible to get 200 crit damage and 200 speed if you have your signature light cone. So, you kind of just have to pick one, or kind of do a middle road of evil, or a middle road of middle. So, it's just kind of unlucky rubber ducky. Ashveil likes dogs. Based. I also love dogs. Dogs are great. So, she wants 120 effect. .120 effect hit rate. She wants 3,600 attack. Technically, she wants to be 1 speed faster than Kafka, so like that's kind of a like 155, 165. That's fine, faster than Kafka. Ideally, you are faster than 135. As long as you get over 135, like that's the break point. Sig. Traces are maxed. Most of them, I think every character has their max traces. I'm looking at it just to be safe. Now let's see what needs changing here. 200 speed Sparkle is impossible. It's not impossible if you have the light gun. Someone in my Twitch that comes in. Whoever told you 200? No, it's possible. 130 or 160. I mean, ideally 160 is like the sweet spot, but 200 is the premium. But that's only with her light cone. But I do know people with 200 speed Sparkle. It also took them like a year of farming to get that though, so I'm not too worried about it. 120 effect, and then she has to be faster than Kafka, which she is. I do need to make my entire dot team just faster in general. We need a representation of Twitch chat and YouTube chat. Oh, what do you like on screen? What do you mean by that, Chris? I could probably make it happen. Literally just 134, 160. 160 would be best. Whoever told you 200? Okay, I will update it to say 160. Because again, the 200 is not feasible unless you have like like an emoji. Like an emoji on screen or an emoji in chat? Because I can do the emojis in chat. It takes a while to make them, but I can do it if you guys want. So yeah, she needs a lot more attack. Her effective rate's fine. She needs more attack. She needs 5,000 more attack, roughly. And then I do want to make them significantly fast. I mean, 165 is not actually that slow. How fast is Black's one? 165, 168, 155. That's not bad. Because so far I think of us Twitch chat sipping tea, and then you cut to YouTube chat and everything's on fire. That's fair. This is fine. You rolled break effect too many times. It also added break effect, so like there's that. This one's also fine, I guess. Something's gonna have to change in order to. Well, 7-speed's really good because I think it added. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll put down body piece. Body piece can change. Boots can change. Hello, Ketchup. We were just talking about you and your sparkle. That's really like, look at that. This is really good. Orb's not changing. Rope's attack percent main stat, so that won't change. Is the part of my ambi solo? Abso-freaking-lutely I am. Yes. I wonder. What does your attack go to? So in order to get the 3.6k attack, I have to have an attack percent body piece. But then I go down too far in effect hit rate. I'm going to change that back. My dot team has my most investment when it comes to time. So, like, we don't want to steal black swans. We do want to lock that, though. I'll lock that just for now. I hear dogs. That's, my little baby. He's a little spoiled. He doesn't like being in a room without people. But yeah. He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. Then my pride and joy. What should I do next? You should do... Should I be afraid? No, we were all good things. All good things. We were talking about how fast your sparkle was, and we've never seen anyone else get that fast. Tell that Twitch person what I said about their sparkle? No, the sparkle's fine. Hey, but it works though. That's the bit. It works, which is amazing. So Kafka needs to be... Yeah, that's rough. 156. I'm one speed off. I try to farm primogens for Lene and it's too hard. I'm guaranteed, but no pulls. Have you done all the exploration already? 156 speed, 2.5k attack, which I hit a lot. Well, that's technically if you want her to be support, which I don't, so. We want her to be DPS because she deserves it. For not cry puzzles. If you Google, there's tutorials for literally everything in the game. You just might have to look a little bit, but yeah, the puzzles are worth it. They give quite a bit of rewards. Maybe I should get Dylan for my ambi. I mean, Dylan's just really good in general, so if that's what you want, go for it. $4K attack. Then she wants 75% more, 75% hit rate, which, yeah, we most certainly hit. Hello, Nikki. How you doing today? It's nice to see you. Hope everything's going well. Also, how does a 97 crit rate look for trigger? As long as you hit 90, that's really good. Anything over, you don't really have to go anything over that, but as long as you hit 90, that's the most important part. This is gonna be really embarrassing. Is dumb a swear word? No. You never read it. Just because I don't read a message out loud doesn't mean that I, like, usually I'll read a message out loud to acknowledge the fact that that's who I'm talking about. But yeah, no, you're not stupid, Ketchup. If you Google, you can Google almost anything, and the puzzles are worth it because they give quite a bit of rewards. So I would encourage the action of doing the puzzles. I don't think you'll ever get enough to fully get to guarantee if you need it, but it will definitely give you a little bump in your pocketbook. Right. Especially since, because I think you said not cry. Let me see. Yeah. In HSR, I'm maxing out Fushuan. Very nice. We love that. But yeah, if you just, the first thing you Google, like, not cry puzzles, look up the first thing, and there's a 7-minute video that goes through every puzzle in the region. She is 888 for now. Very nice. So 100% is good. 100% grade is good. You don't have to have 100% because her scaling stops at 90. So the 10% is just for the character trigger to use, which she doesn't really do anything with because she's a stunner and she doesn't do damage. Unless you want to build the main DPS, of course. That's a whole different story. But yeah, I would try to give other stats to her, like impact, which you can get through her 2-piece and then 6-slot. This is the hardest part with my dot team, where it's like everything's good, but something has to change. Because I need one more speed as well, and the boots, I mean, the boots obviously aren't going to do anything. I think it's another thing where if I want to hit the 4K attack stat, it's not even 4K yet, and I still can't hit the attack stat. But now her effect hit rate just tanks. This is going to be the hardest part. Building dot's really difficult. Not because it's hard, it's just you have to be really, really specific. So 97%. 97% is not bad, but technically, yes, it is too much if you care solely about the buff. I would stop at 90. But, I mean, you can also just stop building her now and you'll be totally fine. Like, the 7% is not going to kill anything. You'll, like, kill the character. It's totally fine. But yeah, the hardest part is figuring out what the heck to swap. Because, like, everything on my dot team is going to be pretty good at best. Like, there's nothing bad. I mean, it rolled defense once, but, like, that's not the worst. Especially on an orb piece. This is 6 speed. Maybe you can... Because the only thing you care about... Well... I'll write rope. Because if I can end up changing the main body piece, if I get... Ooh, hold on, wait a minute. Well, no, because I have to have the attack percent rope, because I need to get the 4K. So I can't change to affect it. She is 97, 117. I think it's a really good one. Yeah. I don't think you have to worry about that, Xavier. That's a totally fine build. I will write down rope, just because I don't like... Like, it could be better. But that's the only one that I can think of that's like an immediate improvement. Maybe... That's 6 speed, though. 6 speed with 8.6 attack's pretty decent as well. Like, I don't know. This is the tricky part. Everything's really, really good, so I can't really warrant swapping out anything particular. I don't know. Yeah, that team's gonna be the hardest one to improve because I'm looking for like super minute things. Also, apparently her buff only needs 75% crit rate. I've been told 90. I think it's 90 for the set. It's not 90 for her buff specifically. So if you're running her with Tiger King, which you should be running her with Tiger King, it's 90%. But Trigger herself is 75. Yeah. So Nikki, Ketchup, what have you guys been up to? It's been a bit. Hope everything's good, of course. 160 speed. She's technically faster than Kafka, but not by much. So we need to 160 speed,
Discard your worthless
3.6 hit attack, which again she doesn't hit. And then she wants, I think it's like what, 120 effect?
Memories seem to be
120 effect.
different.
120 effects like the bread and butter of, yeah, she's not even that either. No, I'm using Aftershock Fit. You might want to work on swapping her. It's not the end of the world. It's a small increase, but King is better. Just straight up better. But if you have a really good build and you have other people to work on, don't worry about it. Heyo. Hello, Kentos. How you doing today? It's nice to see you. Hope everything's well. Everything's okay. Oh, this piece is gonna get swapped. 6-speed EF. I'll write down arm. That's not impressing me. 9 speed's really heckin' good. Because yeah, it rolled 1. Effect resistance isn't the worst thing. So it's probably not worth it. Even in an Aftershock team, King's better. But again, if it's a good build, you don't need to swap it anytime soon. I burnt my mouth on my food. Oh no! That's terrible. What food? Oh, there's a bad one. Well, and, yeah, we're gonna write down boots. Boots are bad. If we can get effect, or if we can get one roll of effect hit on the boots, then we clear. This attack percent boots, you're slow. So yeah, if we get one roll of effect hit on the boots that have a lot of attack, then we're kind of chilling. DHPD. Having his Lycon would be really good. That'd be roll number 1. He wants 3k attack, which he has.
Know my heart and follow the way of the permanence.
And then 134 speed, which he does have. So I don't think this guy actually needs changing at all. Like, I wouldn't say, like, obviously you can improve his stats. He's not going to have the best relics. Like, that's not very good. But, like, for his benchmarkers, he's fine. Like, let's see here. It has to add defense, but then let's see what it rolls into. Not doing that. I'll allow one time. Nope. That's unfortunate. But yeah, so I don't actually think if I need to change him too much. There are obviously things that can be changed. I'll go ahead and note them down, but he is not my priority in the slightest. His helmet can change. Yeah, wrist can change too. Arm. That one's not bad. Hydrate, yes, sir. Hydrate. I'm gonna write down chest anyway. 7 speed's good, but rolling twice into crit damage is kind of booty. Even though speed is literally the only stat that he can actually do anything with, because we want attack percent main stat. And then boots. Boots would need to be attack percent substat. And that is it. Rope. Orb can, because like it really is only speed, right? And then yeah, rope. But he doesn't need any of these things. He's not a priority in the slightest, because he hits all the benchmarks. He only has to go that one time initially, and then everything else is fine because his dragon acts independently. Robino. I don't know anymore if I want Ashveil. Why not? Rabino. I feel like he's not very good for my account. What makes you say that, Ketchup? My Hugo's maxed out skill-wise. He's just not built. Oof. Yeah, she's running two-piece, two-piece. Excuse me. I think Robin's also going to be a character that I don't have to change, like, at all. Because I already have her benchmarks. Yeah, if I already have their benchmarks, I'm just not even going to include them, actually. Well, I guess I can, but they're not important. Just have 121 speed, which she has. I'm gonna put these guys towards the bottom of the list because it's not good. Your guarantee. Oh, and you have another character, or maybe like Silverwolf you're thinking about, Ketchup? Yeah, like that's a good piece. That's a really good piece. That's insane. Main stat, and you know, yeah, the body could change. Body can change. That ain't changing. Nope, that's not changing. It's a 7% attack main. And I got 69 pity and 17 pulls. I just feel like he's not very good for my account. But what specifically makes you feel like he's not good? Because he's a good character. But what on your account makes you think otherwise? I don't have his teammates. You don't have Lycon, Xavier? I don't expect you to have Lighter, but you don't have Lycon? You could write down Orb. Orb can change. Having more speed would be nice, but it did roll. I mean, it can't roll attack percent as a sub, so that's fine. He has a follow-up. Ashveil's not much of a follow-up. He can do follow-up, but he's more of a hyper carry. Like, if I were to look up his... Let me look up his best teams right now. Ash... Because I can't spell your name. How do you spell your name? I still butchered it. I have Lycon, but I'm referring to Dialin and Lighter. Lycon's a great substitute. I mean, obviously you need another stunner, but you already have Ambi built, so... You can make him work. He wouldn't be ideal, but you can make him work. Yeah, so... Ashveil's strongest team is Hyper Carry, and so if you have Sparkle, Tree and Perm, DHBT, you can use him. So just use DHBT. So, yeah. You can run him in a DPS follow-up, but he doesn't have to be. But I'm worried I can't make him team. Why not? You have DHBT. You have Sparkle. The only support you're missing is Chibi. If you have Chibi, then you have his a hyper carry team. So yeah, you're chilling. DHBT is trash. DHBT's fine. Yeah, technically Rope can chat. Yeah, the dodge all the stats is crazy. And then we'll just write down Rope. But other than that, I think Robin's good. I have Chibi R5. Yeah, so you have his hyper carry team, which is stronger than his follow-up team. So if you want to get Ashveil, go for it. You can make his premium. We're not going to work. I'm not going to write down Clara because we're only going to go with the characters that I specifically care about. But we probably have enough time to do like 2 more characters, and then I gotta like run. But we got through more than I thought. Firefly. I love Firefly. I'm really excited for a buff. Do we know any future characters? We know like 6 of them. I don't think any of them are men. I could be wrong, but I do not believe that to be the case. Break effect, 360%. And then she wants to be like uber duper fast. 2,600 attack. Bro, I feel like she wants 4K attack. She wants 2,600. I mean, you can give her more attack. She's not going to hate it, but the biggest thing is the break effect, which is in combat, so. See, if I were to take Firefly into combat, she would hit that threshold because she gets a huge buff, but. So let's see, 6. So yeah, I don't think you would have any problem with pulling for Ashveil Ketchup. It wouldn't be a bad pickup. 2 rolls and that's it. Yeah, I think the helmet can change. Dear Kafka, from the moment I saw you, I knew I had to pull for you. When the fated day had come, I pulled for you with everything I got, and you came home. What I didn't know is that you also appreciated my love for you during the time and gave me a response after by coming home twice on my account. My dear letter Kafka. I wish I might actually pick up Kafka Eidolons. She's my favorite. Helmet can change. Arm's not too bad. It kind of rolled in one and everything. So yeah, we'll go ahead and change arm too. It's easier to get stuff on. That's true. That's really bad. That's really bad. She came home twice. It's by accident. What do you mean by accident? And I don't mind. Based. This isn't bad. Because I rolled 3 times. I think this is fine. The boots are fine. Having a break effect would be nice, but I do hit the 360% in combat, so it's not like I absolutely have to have it. And the fact that it's speed main stat's really nice. So I think the boots are fine. Orb definitely needs changing. Orb is Orb is bad. Wow, Orb sucks. For now, I only have 4 teams. Phanon, Mighty, Archer, and Dot. Forgot Herda and Axa. I got them too. So yeah, I mean, the 5 teams that you have are really, really strong. I guess as long as you hit the break, which it is really hard to get her breakpoint without the break percent rope, but having an energy recharge Firefly would be really nice because you want her to be in her ult as much as possible. You get like no damage when she's not in her ult state, which kind of feels bad. But yeah, I think the rope can also change. Having 6 speed's nice, but ideally it only rolls into it twice and you want attack percent as well. So yeah, I'll write down rope. One time you want to break effect rope over something else. Miss Linksha. When I saw Archer, I had to pull out the if saving you is a sin, then I'll gladly become a sin. I have no idea what the context of that is, but the line goes hard. And then she wants... You can run a 2-piece. Which would be pretty interesting. The worst break effect is 50% the break damage all the time. Yeah, I can see why. So technically, Raiden may quote. That's a Honkai Impact 3rd line. I also don't know what that game. I don't play that game either. I'm still left in the dark. So yeah, I guess it would be best to change her to 2-piece to make her faster because she's only 137. So 2-piece. 2-piece. Do I have any really good 2-piece to change to? I don't think so. We can look. That does feel bad. Helmet can change. She wants 200% break effect in combat. Actually, she doesn't have to be changed to 2-piece because she's only used with Firefly, so we're not gonna do that. We'll build her specifically for Firefly. Everything else is gonna be a little extra. She doesn't have Talia, so she's only on the 145. Yeah, she wants Forge. I think she was released 525 days ago. They don't really want to... They don't like rerunning Alicia. I managed 50k with Miyabi, Nangong, Yuzuha against Marionette. Very, very nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I wish. Helmet. It's not too bad. I'll write it down anyway, but it's not absolutely necessary that we change this. Oh, 549. Oh, it's even worse. That is bad. Body piece can change. Mind you, Lingsha was the last abundance character. That's insane. I keep forgetting Firefly, like, not Firefly. You can tell what I was looking at. Like, she was. That's insane. Because you have Hyacine, then you have DHBT that came out. Yeah, no, that's insane. 549 days ago for our last sustain, not counting Hyacine because this is abundance. That is a lot. I don't know. It is a little weird that they're making healers beyond. Do you think Hyacine would be abundance? Well, no, because she summons a memo sprite. But I also think it is a little weird that like the abundance's entire personality is healing people / buffs, because Hua does that. And then the strongest healer in the game isn't even in abundance. So like, is abundance just not going to, you know, is abundance just not going to get a new path? Because every time we get a new path, are we going to get a in-path healer or sustains in some way? So I don't know. It's just a little weird. I think this is fine. No, it's not. Orb. Hyacine is based in preservation. But yeah, I mean, regardless, no matter what she is, she's not preservation or abundance. She's remembrance. Just use adventuring. I don't have adventuring, and if why would I use adventuring when I have the HPT? And then rope. I'm probably gonna skip all of the pity characters except Bronya, because like I do actually use Himiko occasionally, but not my high priority to finish like Clara or Himiko. Evernight, on the other hand, she wants 7k HP. They release characters based on the story. We should be getting one soon because of blank, 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 right? Because DHPT is grad. DHPT is good. Watch the next abundance character not even be a healer. They just pull it. That would be so funny. I wish. That'd be awesome. Hit rate 65%. 7k HP. See, this is relatively easy. I already know most of this because of
Listen with me to the memories.
because I review you guys so much. And then you just want her to have an absolute metric ton of crit damage. They're going to drop an offensive abundance character. Besides healing, they also be main DPS. I mean, that's kind of what they did with Hyacine, because she's just so incredibly strong. This is a really good piece because it rolled nothing poor. That was a perfect piece. This is also a really good piece. You could say that this piece needs to be rolling. What fun fact? Morpole has Arlen built apparently. Apparently I do. I think it was when you asked me to do a solo Xavier, so that's why he had the investment that he did. I think this is also relatively fine. Like, it rolled one poorly. It's kind of unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. HP boots. The boots are also really good. I could argue the orb needs changing. I'm going to write down orb. Orb needs changed. And then rope. Actually, this would be a really good one to use this on, but I can't get interference keys. So like, if I could get interference keys, I would re-roll this right now, and then the rope would be fine. Still waiting on you to use them. I used them in the stream. I don't know what you're talking. I used him in that stream you asked me to build him in. I find it funny how I made a recommendation in Genshin for character customization thing, and a year later they released one. Yeah, I haven't seen too much about it because I don't play it, but they probably made that plan that years. It does take a long time. They say that for HSR it takes them a year to make a 1.0 patch. So I can't imagine what that would be like for Genshin. Use them again. That or salvage is stuff. I don't understand the fixation. Your fixation with salvaging things. If it's a good piece, hold on to it. There are characters that may want to use it down in the future. Stop salvaging your stuff. And also, no, I'm not using Arlen again. He needs to be locked away and never be talked about again. Genshin is like a bit bad now. I quit playing it years ago.
They really are.
Salvage his stuff? No! The relics that he has isn't bad. It's just on Arlen, so that makes it bad. But with that said, I'm already over time. I've been stinky. I should have ended it a while ago. But I like streaming. Then why is he still built? Because no other character needs his relic set yet. There's no point. I'm not going to like retroactively make a problem. If it's fine on him, it's fine on him. But yeah, Arlen's fine. Never going to use him again though. But that's I do have to go. We will finish. Hopefully we finish the HSR story actually. I want to finish the story, and then if we have time next Saturday, or I guess this Saturday, we'll go through and we'll finish the rest of these goobers. And then, yeah, I don't know what we'll do Sunday. Hopefully we finish those two. But they're heavily learning on the miasma game mode, which can custom games and things. Yeah, I gotcha. It'll be interesting to see what Genshin does, because that's kind of how... That will kind of give us a point to how they'll take HSR when things are starting to wrap up. But I don't know. With that said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great Easter if you celebrate it. If not, just have a great Sunday. And I will see you later.